What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name is Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellania. Today I'm coming at you with a review and unboxing of an e-painter from Picmondoo. Now, thank you to Picmondoo for sending this over. I mentioned to their marketing person when they reached out to me that I would love to try an e-painter because you guys have been asking me, what do I think about it? And I couldn't tell you because I didn't know. And now I have one. Lots of issues come about from working with ABs or Aurora Borealis diamonds. And so it'd be nice to see exactly how this e-painter, how the e-painter 2.0 works. And they did also send along, I believe this is a sealant. Almost positive about that. Their instructions on their website are in German. They do have a English, but it's all covered with, well, if I take the plastic off, I can see it. But they do have instructions in English as well. But I am fairly certain that this is a sealer. It shows that you shake it, you spray it on, you wait 4 hours, and then it looks like it's crystal clear or hard as crystal, one or the other. Again, I don't speak German, but the sealant there. And I don't have to do too much sealing of my diamond paintings, which is very handy because that's a lot of work. That being said, let's see here. This is the e-painter 2.0. This is just the way I received it. So it should have everything that I needed in here from Picmondoo. And just making sure there aren't any extra instructions on the box. There are not. Okay, so let's see what we have in here. Beans was over there giving his opinion. Okay, I see a tube. I see our little pen. Okay. I see our little machine here and another tube. A cord, another pen, and a really large fancy tray. Ooh, it's a nice long tray. So right here, I actually have a diamond painting with round diamonds for it. And I do have some ABs that may or may not need placement. But this also comes with instructions. I see that it has German instructions. Let's see. It does have U.S. instructions. Contents are a micro vacuum pump with integrated pen holder, on-off switch, and battery. Oh, it's battery operated too. Yeah, see, there's the on-off switch. I don't know where you'd put in batteries, but I see a USB port here. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, I bet it's for like, yeah, okay, so like sitting on your table, hold your pen. Look at that. Okay. And I am like your typical everyday person opening a box for the first time, reading the instructions, because hopefully people read the instructions, and going from there. It says, before you begin, ensure all the contents are complete. First, securely attach the end of the long hose with the plastic adapter to the back end of the diamond painting pen. Oh, to the pen. Okay, this is probably the long one. It does appear to be bigger, so I think we're going to go with this one. And it says to attach one end to the end of the diamond painting pen. That's this here. Looks pretty easy. Yes, okay. It says then slide the other end of the hose over an outlet of the filter. Okay. Okay, so that would be, I'm assuming, this thing here. And it does say filter replacement. Replace the filter as soon as the suction power of the e-painter noticeably decreases, or at the latest 8 to 12 months after the purchase date. And I don't know if the filters are sold separately. I didn't see any pop out of the box, so there's that. Okay. It says then connect the short silicone hose to the other end of the filter and attach it to the outlet of the vacuum pump. Wait, what? Well, I don't So another hose. I don't see another area to attach. That's already attached. Oh, well, I think probably this is so that you can extend it, because this does remove from the machine. That makes way more sense, so that you can actually make it longer. But I don't know. Will this short hose, one moment. All right, I'm not going to deal with like worrying about that right now. It does appear as though it would come off if I really worked at it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, because my computer or the place where I'm going to be plugging it in is very close by, so there's no need to worry about that. Boom, put that back on there. Okay, connect the e-painter to a power source using the USB cable, which is right here. I love the fact that everything is going USB or the C cable end type deal, because it's so easy to find replacements for other cords. You know what I mean? Like if you're missing one, finding a C end and a USB end is like the easiest thing. This is actually pretty long cord. I would say it's easily 5 feet, because when I stretch this with my arms all the way out, I'm about 5 foot tall, and it goes like not quite to the end of my fingers, but to the middle of my palm. So I would say this is a 5 foot cord. That's actually really a nice sized cord. Okay, so obviously C end goes in here, and then I've got my USB over here, and you guys are going to hear the sound of this same time I will. So let's find out how loud this thing is. Okay, it does have an indicator light on the top that shows you that it works. Okay, let's see. There's a 1 and a 2. Let's go 1 first and see how loud it is. Oh, you can't hear it at all. Okay, let's go 2. If I can push the button. Can you guys hear that? There's nothing. It's very quiet. One of my concerns was that it was going to be really loud, actually. And then you see the light flashing on the top, showing you that it's working. Having an argument with my dog right now because he won't be quiet. That beans, I tell you. Now, as you guys know, I do not often use these types of pens because I have a very bad carpal tunnel. Oh, listen. You can hear it suctioning in the pen. Interesting. Okay. Now, one thing I will say that is a downside. The upside, very quiet. Downside, there's a lot of hose here, so you're really going to need to like work that out before you get going. The nice thing is though that this hose is very long, so I can move this out of the way while I'm working on picking things up. So you will need to get adjusted to having this hose somewhere either like underneath and behind you or over that will take some adjustment. All right, now I've gone ahead and gotten some ABs ready in this tray here because we know these are the little boogers that most people have problems with. Now these are rounds, as you can see, and I will test this to see if it picks up squares as well. My understanding is that there are a lot of diamond painting company, pen making companies out there that, sorry, Beans is moving around, that are able to make multi-placer attachments. The multi-placer attachments are available. There's also, they fit resin pens over top of these e-painter pens so that either A, you just slide this into place and use it that way, or this part up here, which is removable, you would be able to attach to whatever pen you want to use. And they leave essentially the barrel open. So that's really interesting. Okay, so let's see how it works because like I said, ABs are kind of the bane of everybody's existence. Oh, look at that. It picks it. Okay, it dropped it, but that was probably more me. Do you see? It's on there. Okay. And plop it down. It let it right go. Immediately lets it go. Oh, you guys. Now, if I had a multi-placer, this would be even better. Now, for long term, for me, this wouldn't work so much just because of the fact that these tiny pens, they give me major hand cramps after a while. And like I said, there would need to be some figuring out about where to put this rubber hose, or how to kind of get it out of the way or not touching me. Oh, that's better. That's already better. And it's so quiet. Okay, well, there's some, you don't even have to pick the diamond up like fancy. It doesn't even have to be like in there properly, essentially. Like, you can just pick it up any old kind of way. You can almost pick it up from the side and it's still going to pick it up right. Wow. And you don't need obviously any wax or putty or glues or anything, because the vacuum is doing the work for you. Wow, look at that. Okay, well, let's see how this does with a square diamond painting. I'm curious. Okay, so I have set this one up, and while I don't have any ABs that need placing on this particular diamond painting, I do have some crystals. And the thing about crystals is using waxes and putties on crystals tends to leave a residue, and obviously the e-painter wouldn't, right? So let's see how it picks up square diamonds. It works. Look at, it's got it right on there. No issues. All right, sticking it down. You know, it would actually, in my mind, if you've got issues with mobility or loading wax or putty into pens, maybe you don't have the fine motor skills that it takes to put putty into multi-placers or things like that, this actually would work very well for somebody with mobility issues for, you know, that sort of fine motor skill. I mean, granted, yes, diamond painting is a fine motor skill. It doesn't have to be any harder than really like writing your own name, really. Wow, you know, and what I think is, like, especially if you really like the e-painter and it's your sort of, you know, solution for ABs and things like that, it actually would benefit you to get, you know, something custom resin to go around the outside of this. Or if you are crafty, you could do like some sort of polymer clay, or I've seen people use air foam clay around these to make yourself a better hand grip so that it works the way that you need it to. But so far, guys, I'm pretty impressed. I love this thing. Let me get you some stats from the Picmondoo website and let you know about pricing. Okay, so I'm looking over on the website, and it looks like you can pick up an e-painter for about $29.97 in euro. So obviously that would be a little different for USD. I also was looking, and remember earlier I mentioned about the filters needing to be changed at least every, 8 to 12 months. They do sell a pack of 5 filters on their website as well for this e-painter, or flow pen, as they also call it. Wow, I'm actually, and if you're a single placer, man, this is really the way to go. This would have saved me from so many headaches when I first started diamond painting, not having to deal with wax at all. Love this thing. Definitely check out links in the description, and you can get yourself an e-painter. Maybe I will figure out a way to get you a discount code as well, and you can save more over on the Picmondoo website. But so far, you guys, I'm enjoying this. I will have this definitely on standby, and then maybe look into getting myself something custom made to go around the e-painter pen, so I can make the pen, larger for somebody like me with issues as far as carpal tunnel goes. But I mean, look so far so good. It's worked beautifully. It is virtually noiseless, and it's worked. I love it. I'm sure I could pick other things up too if I really wanted to get creative about it. Like, here's the rubber band that came with it. No, it doesn't want to pick that up. But that's probably more user error than anything. You can definitely feel a little suction in there, though. I don't know, guys. I think you should go check it out. Links down in the description. Let me know. Do you have an e-painter? What do you do with yours? Have you customized it? But go check out Picmondoo and pick up your e-painter today. I mean, it's right here. It's on. It's moving, right? Craziness. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. As ever, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world of ours, that you are having a phenomenal morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. All right, see you next time. Bye.